Well, hey there, everyone. Feels like it's been a minute or two since I've gotten back to my main farm here, the Canadian farm. Still looking fresh in our um, safety attire, I guess. Let me screen cap this. That looks pretty glorious, actually. Yeah, you can hear that. Maybe I'll just cut that. Last I remembered, kind of things got out of hand because a good song came on the radio, and then things just kind of went a little zany, and I posted like 8 episodes in a row. So let's get a little recap here with Louis in his safety gear. Where we are. Sunflowers in fields 46 and 49. Yeah, ready to go. Almost. Dark green growing stage. Sugar beets, dark green growing stage. Canola, just planted last episode. So going to take a while. And we also bought the oil mill. So the sunflower oil, the canola oil, there's no sugar beet oil, but those should cash in quite nicely. We also have olives. So this was back when I was just kind of experimenting. Not like that. We have 2 rows of olive trees, I guess. And have the mulcher, we have the spray fertilizer, and I thought, oh, this would be good to test out olives. After the infamous grape tutorial, which you can also find on this channel, I realized that the equipment needed to harvest grapes or olives, even if we just rent the harvester, is at least 15,000. And we have 2 rows, 2 small rows of olive trees, which in no way will even come close to covering that, even with the oil plant. I know, you'd think there'd be a high demand for Canadian olive oil, but apparently, no. So, we've started selling off some unnecessary equipment, and I think all our olive gear is definitely going to have to be included in that. And something else needs to be done with our grass field here in 45. Once the sugar beets are collected in 44, we're going to have to definitely do something else there. But then again, it's such a small field. Maybe sell it off, but it's right in the middle of our farm. It's kind of awkward, and we probably wouldn't get very much for it. Still wanted to bring in animals, but at this rate, I think our best bet is to try to save up with the profits of these oils to get a big field. Maybe not 57 big, but 56 right across the street from the oil mill would be good. Or 30, 31, 32 we probably can't afford. And try to really max out our oil production, either sunflower or canola, and get some funds in going that way. And then hopefully sooner rather than later, we should be able to afford a cow barn, which is what I really wanted to get going on this map. So let's go into what we currently own. Here comes the fire sale. This is actually being used for the greenhouses, so that's fine. Balers, windrowers, mowers. So we do still have the gear for grass work. I don't know if I want to completely get rid of that yet. The sprayer. We have a spreader and a sprayer. Do we need both of these? Well, I guess one would do herbicides. Well, this one would do both. And this one does just fertilizer. So maybe we could get an extra 20 by parting ways with this. Let me make sure I empty it out first. Well, not that I'll be able to do anything with it afterwards. The fertilizer. Okay, the mulcher. Not that much coming back, but yeah. The olive experiment is over. This will get us 22,000. That's pretty good. But let's empty it out first because I'm not sure we emptied it out before we put it away into storage. And how did I get it in here? Facing that way. Puritans for realism. I'm sorry, look away for a bit. I'm just gonna have to grab this. I don't see how I'm gonna... Oh dear. Okay, let's just... Nice and easy. No one needs to get hurt. Oh, we're gonna have to get rid of that. Is that a... Oh, okay. Lower it. Lower it. You know what? I should probably bring back the HUD. It is kind of useful. There we go. Off the tractor. Let's move this 1 ton over here. No problem. Alright. Let's just make sure we got rid of all the liquid fertilizer in here before we sell it off. Okay, well, there's almost 1,000 liters in there. It's not nothing. So I think it's I to unload. Let's just double check. Yeah. There we go. Did we unload? Yes, we did. Alright. So, it is now time to part ways with the seeder. The seeder? No, the sprayer. Yes. And we'll bring up the menu again. Alright, so there's 22,000 back in the bank. Headers. We'll need those trailers. I am very close to trading in the John Deere for a $5,000 Lada subcompact. I mean, that's like 15,000 we can make. We hook up the Lada to the trailer and it's pretty much the same job. The harvesters and the tractors are all good for now. Okay. So, we have to make up our minds about the fertilizer spreader and the John Deere ATV, AUV, XUV. Alright. Well, okay, let's store open. Great. Let's go ahead and get this back on, and let's pick up. Let's maintain some realism here, and we'll use the front loader to pick up this big pallet of liquid fertilizer here. I was just saying this in the last video. I don't know if it's been out yet, but just love open cab tractors. I mean, it's beautiful. I love this game. Let's see, are we lined up? Not even close. Alright. That looks good. Take her in. Whoa. Alright. Up. Alright. Let's just back this all the way up here. Ooh. There's some honey there. Probably move that while we're at it. Okay. We'll just pretend that didn't happen and that we're not intoxicated. And straight through the house. Let's put it over the trapdoor to the basement. Nice. Well, we did say we were putting it over the trapdoor. It's okay, because out of sight, out of mind, right? No, I didn't want to. Just, yeah, there we go. Let's not worry about that. Let's go grab that 1 pallet of honey there. I'll do something about that. There's the rock garden and the pile of oats garden. Hey, it's good. Come on, birds. I got deer, I got birds. They can enjoy it. And we do have to put away the... Oh, we are floating. What's the problem? And it wasn't, but okay. We got it. Let's just get out of this Twilight Zone spot. And you know what? Let's just drop this off. Come on. What's the hold up? There you go. Come on, little Matty. Just go across the street. I think the diner will take our honey. Yeah. A little honey run. No problem. I mean, it's probably not the optimal season for honey, but you know, just clearing house a bit. We're making big plans, big changes. We got an extra $600, and we drove over the tree. All right, let's get out of here. And we Austin powered ourselves. Would like to try and play first person as much as possible, but sometimes that whole depth perception, third dimension thing really comes in handy. All right. So we got that. What can we do? Oh, we can put away the twig machine. And by machine, I mean wood transporter with crane. Alright. Well, so some good housekeeping to start off. First, oh, right. Our first visit to the farm in a while. Just scoot that over there. Easy does it. Nice. I hope we can pull this. No hoses? Oh, can you even connect hoses to the old Massey? Alright, this might be fighting us to reverse. Oh, we're in the machine. In the machine. We're through the looking glass here, people. Oh. I'm not exactly the people's champion of reversing trailers. Okay, a little to the right. Why am I getting so tense? Like I'm physically tense right now. Oh, we had it. Why? What was the bounce? Is a twig out of place? Why? What's that big bounce? Doesn't like it. Doesn't like it. What do we got? What do we got? And a little more. And tidy. Beauty. Where is our fertilizer spreader? Is it in the abandoned implement? No? Section? It's okay, as long as we got our safety gear, we can do anything. Let's go pick up our weight here. Oh, there's our fertilizer spreader. Alright. Maybe we'll leave out the weight for a minute. I mean, if we have a liquid sprayer that'll do liquid fertilizer. How did I manage to get this? Yeah, I must have cheated this year. I guess the pellet fertilizer is just, that's another luxury. Let's go ahead and what do we do with all that mowing gear? I mean, we have so much set up to do silage. And if we ever do get cows, we'll need it again. Should I just hang on to it? Should I not get rid of everything? Not enough space to unload. I got you, fam. How about now? Beauty. Alright, I think it's time to part ways with the solid fertilizer spreader. Oh, save the game, kids. And where would it be? Here? It's almost 20,000. Alright, so now we just have to, I think we'll keep the mowers and the balers and the windrowers and make a decision about ye old John Deere. Perhaps next episode. Alright, anything on sale? Same stuff as last time. Okay. Well, let's get this box we probably will never use out of the way. Put it next to the one box of sugar beets over there. That was just an accident of earlier messing around that it's kind of like a lucky object now. It's just going to always be there. Oh dear. Heavier than I thought. Let's just slide through the grass here. Okay, don't crash into the auger. Don't crash. Don't stop. Took me forever to get that lined up. All right, just just leave it. Just leave it. We'll worry about it later. Just get out of the sun for a second, Louie. Okay. What could we put here? Oh, right. This is a field that the game kind of sorta doesn't recognize and won't pick up these stones. And these are massive stones, which are probably beating the crap out of my mowers every time they go over it. Huh. I guess I could try rolling them in? No, but these are huge. The stone picker, I tried. I go up and down, and it just leaves them. I don't know. But you know what? I think our canola field that we just seeded last episode does need rolling, as a matter of fact. Yeah, it does. All right. The roller is going to need... What's it going to need? It's going to need the big Landini, I think. I don't think the 3690 will... You definitely can't pull it. Yeah, okay. You're going to need the Landini here. Oh, that was fun, though. And that music came on. Check it out if you are a fan of nonsense. You know what? Let's just hose everything down since we're here. Oh yeah, we should probably sell off the silage. But I think January is the best time, so yeah, maybe we'll just stockpile it for now. Ah, now this is satisfying. It's all these menial chores that I'm sure you could be paid to do in real life, but people just prefer to do it in video game format. Like, look how satisfying power washing is. Yeah. Feels good. I wonder if it feels good to be power washed. I'll have to try that out sometime. On someone else, obviously, not me. Ugh. Sounds dangerous. Okay. There's the stranger's van. Oh, here's our little shelter. It's a good place for our cedar for now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Excuse me. Gotta put it on the floor first. Makes sense to just drop a 1-ton cedar on the ground. PTO? Hoses. Detached. Perfect. And you know what? I mean, we could drive down to the store, or we could really just kind of... I mean, come on. Then I gotta put in an edit, I gotta time-lapse it. It's just better for everyone. What were we getting? We were renting a roller. That's right. Oof. I mean, I guess this is gonna take a lot longer. It's pretty much twice as long. Alright, let's just... At least shouldn't be too bad. 2,000. Okay. Should help our field. I believe rolling pushes down any smaller stones. And also pushes the seeds further into the seed bed for, I don't know, better growth apparently. Easy. Okay. Oh, I didn't check the horsepower, but the Landini should be able to. Yeah. You got this. Alright. What should we do? Left to right? I'm tempted to leave this to Louis, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a disaster. So let me try making a big headland first around it. I think that will help. He seems to have the most trouble with, see the end there where there's kind of just a narrow strip and then a ditch and trees. I guess he gets some kind of snow blindness without snow, or maybe some kind of highway hypnosis. And he tends to not see these obstacles right in front of him. And then I leave him alone for 5 minutes, thinking everything's getting done, and then I come back and he's upside down in a dish. Boss, it happened again. Alright, so let me just put a headland, which is basically just a frame of extra space around the field, and then maybe I should be able to leave it up to him. Haven't gotten any feedback yet on whether you prefer long shots or close-ups of field work. This side view seems kind of satisfying, actually. Let's run with this for a bit. It's going to be hard to turn, actually. But, yeah, it looks pretty satisfying. I don't know, it always says that you need to... The needs rolling pops up after I seed. But it looks like it does a great job of cultivating the field, getting rid of stones, and preparing it to be seeded. But it always says afterwards, so I don't know. Alright. Let's... This one's the most important because he's gonna get stuck in the creek every time. Let's try this out. Okay, should line up decently, maybe. A little bit over, okay. Can fix that. We missed a little spot there. That's alright. Oh, we can sell off that silage pit that we don't use. Because it's technically not on our land, which I did not know when I installed it. Okay. Should I just do another headland right here? Just to really... Should I just do the... Should I just roll the field? I have a feeling I should just roll the field at this point. Alright. You gotta do it yourself sometimes. I thought the whole point of farming was to hire and underpay farmhands. I mean, where's the fun in farming if you have to farm? What am I, a proletariat? Alright. Well, it is a pretty massive roller, so it doesn't look like it'll take too long. That's a plus. Oh, there's some stones didn't get. Should be pushing those down into the dirt. Thought that was the whole point. Maybe those ones are too big? Well, those are too big, then the ones on our grass field are boulders. And it's looking more and more like we're just going to do this ourselves. I'm going to keep saying that and discussing it, and then there'll be... The field will be done, and then I'll say, well, looks like it's done already. Yeah, we do got some... Those rocks should be smushed. Well, not smushed, as in destroyed. Smushed into... Hey, train. Smushed into the ground. I am confused. I don't know. I'm still finding some... I don't know if you would call them glitches. Just... I don't know if it's just my copy or if some things in FS22 just aren't up and running 100% yet. I mentioned the glitch when I start other maps. Not Elm Creek, but when I start other maps. All the buildings, like the sheds and the barns that should come with it, I just don't get. And there's just paved space where they should be. And, you know, I looked it up. I binged it, as the kids would say. And it's not even, no one else is, from what I can see, there's no mention of it, so I don't know. Can't just be my copy. I must have done something wrong, but maybe some kind of mod conflict I'm not aware of? I'm not sure. It's kind of weird. So I just made my own kind of farm layout on the France map and the Switzerland map. Elm Creek came with the barn. It's over there. Although it's a decorative... The decorative silo is a bit disappointing. You think they could throw in a working silo? And then, of course, I put in the Meridian silo that I didn't know requires augers. Thought I was saving money. And that was a whole pain. And that was before I even decided to start recording. So I saved you all that exciting footage. I still don't know what to do with that sugar beet field. And the grass field. No, we got some questions. Well, we've made up our mind that the olives are gone. I mean, it's too late now because we sold off all the implements, so can't really do much about that. No, a little stripe. There we go. Now we got our wind turbines. There's one. Ooh, another stripe. Oh, we're getting some stripes. Alright, that'll take care of that. I mean, maybe I time-lapse this anyways and just nobody ever hears my rambling. That's a possibility. Well, okay, once we get this rolling done, I think the most pressing thing will be that the canola fields, no, the sunflower fields should be ready. So there'll be some harvesting to do there. And that will probably be time-lapse because that'll be loud and I don't know how much I can babble on without causing even more people to go. One guy actually took the time to quit this channel, so I don't know if that's some kind of backwards accomplishment or just an incredible failure. Worked my way up to 8 subs, and then one guy actually took the time to leave. He joined for about a week and said, no, I can't do this anymore. I'm out. Maybe that was some kind of YouTube bot that's designed to give you hope that one day your channel will actually catch on. Alright, let's bring it on in. I don't think we need any other rolling after this, so we can return the roller. Alright. And our field is rolled. We'll fertilize it later. Okay. That was quick. We'll return that. Before we get a second day. $2,000. Gone. Alright.
Here comes the Simpson savings.
This week, find the videos you want to watch, and Blockbuster Video enforces your wishes.